Good afternoon class. Today we will discuss about composition of air. Okay. Earlier we have studied what is air. Air, that is a mixture of gases, water vapors and minute particles. So today we will discuss about its composition. That what are the components that are present in air and what are their percentage. So students, let's start. Our topic is percentage composition of air. You can see this graph where it show you about the composition of air. Students, simply, as we all know, air is a mixture of gases. Along with gases, there are some dust particle and water vapor also. So what we have to generally categorize that there are three components. One are gases, the second one is water vapor, and the third one is some dust particles, that may be some solid particles. So now students, see their percentage. About 78%, here you can see this much amount, okay, that is 78% is covered by the gas, that is nitrogen. Okay, then about 21% is surrounded by, let me change the colors. You can see here about 21% is surrounded by oxygen gas. Okay, 78% by nitrogen gas, 21% by oxygen gas, and you can see here the 1% remaining are other gases. Along with these gases, you can assume it as 0.90% of inert gases. What are inert gases? Students, I have earlier told you in 6th class also, these are the noble gases, that are helium, neon, argon. So their percentage is 0.90%, and there is 0.04% of water vapor. You can see here there is 0.04% of water vapor and 0.03% of carbon dioxide. Students, remember these data because these are helpful in your examinations also. So this is about its percent composition, that is 78% of nitrogen gas, 21% of oxygen gas, and 1% of the whole chart is distributed between some gases and water vapor. So 0.90% of inert gases, that is argon, 0.04% of water vapor, and 0.03% of carbon dioxide. Now students, there is a question in your exercise, that is show the experiment or how you can prove that air contains water vapor, that is water vapor is a component of air. So for this you have to perform a simple activity, but before going to the activity, let us see what is humidity, because there is one more question, that is what is humidity. So humidity is simply the amount of moisture present in air. Okay, if we will talk about air, then the amount of moisture that is present in air is called as humidity. Okay, so now let us do the activity. So for this you have to do nothing, just take a glass tumbler or any steel tumbler and you have to keep some ice pieces in it. Okay, after some time what you will see, that droplets of water are coming on the surface, outer surface. Okay, and when you will perform this at your home or in summer season, then the rate will be somewhat slower, but when you will perform this in rainy season, then the rate will be increases, that is the segregation or aggregation of water molecules on the surface increases. What we have to do, we simply have to take a container and just put some ice in it, and we have to observe after some time. What we will observe, let me change the color. We will observe that there will be water droplets, okay, on the surface of the container. What this indicates, it's simply the water vapor present in our atmosphere is just aggregated around the tumbler. Okay, that is contact of outer surface of tumbler with air result in the formation of this water droplets. Okay, so these vapor condense due to coolness of ice and get cling to the surface. This is all because air contains water vapor. Okay, how we can say this? Because actually the water vapor present in air around the tumbler come in contact of outer surface of tumbler and just result in the aggregation of water droplets on the outer surface. Now student, you can see this diagram here. The air contains water vapor. This diagram shows this. So this is all about today's lecture. Let us revise what we have studied. So students, we have studied about composition of air, that what are the composition of air, or what are the, you can also assume it as components, and basically we have to discuss about its percentage. In percentage, how much amount of gases are there? So in percentage, there are 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 1% of other gases, likewise 0.90% of inert gases, 0.04% of water vapor, and 0.03% of carbon dioxide. After this, we have studied a topic, that is experiment showing air contains water vapor. That we have to perform an activity that air contains water vapor. For that, we understood firstly about humidity, that is the amount of moisture present in air is called humidity. And again we have done the activity. Simply we have taken a tumbler, put some ice pieces in it, and we observe that on outer surface some particles of water are aggregated. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you class.